Amen. O Lord, raise from the grave, shut the visceral maladies, either fatal or crippling, the oncoming disaster on the body, mind and the soul. O Lord, let none be deceived, friends or the foes, in the congregation of clemency in yoga. O Lord, pull me into yoga for the brain, for the grain and for the drain. Amen. Cell mass that is compactly packed in the skull bone, connected to 31 sets of spinal nerves. Brain cells are connected to heart, glands, ligaments, neuron, and every cell in the human body and the animal body. The baffling structure of the brain will remaining baffling for very number of generations in the future in this planet. The brain is an amazing piece of effulgence in all ages that controls everything from the birth to death. The effulgence of rays that stunned the energy concept. The brain is very active in the day and occasionally resting in the night. We sometimes think that the brain is silent on certain things because the brain takes rest when we are fully awake and active. Important discovery that certain instruments can read the actions by screening the brain is not true, because the brain behaves in fear, emitting faulty signals that such instruments will be baffled to conclude the truth is committed under fear, and the brain will hide the crimes and the activities. Even under compelling conditions, and the brain will emit baffling and confusing signals. In such baffling situations, only circumstantial evidences can reveal the truth of the activity or the crimes. Due to dormant and active signals that are generated in the brain signals. Brain discharges either chemical signals or electrical signals. These signals are activated or repulsed, altering the concentrations in the brain cell. Age factor is not of much importance when the behavioral change occurs in the brain. The brain is very active when we don't require it to be active, and sometimes the brain is more dormant when you don't require it to be dormant. That is, the brain is active when you require it to be dormant, and the brain is dormant when you require it to be active. The brain signals race like a wild horse in the dark forest with uncontrollable, stunning disaster. The effulgence of rays from the brain under ideal conditions of balanced food, oxygenation and excretion controls many diseases such as asthma, sinusitis, allergy, cancer, mellitus, respiratory failure, pneumonia, chronic gland failure, visceral ulcers, disease of pancreas, stones in the kidney or gallbladder, uterus, hypertension, emotion, fear, anger, depression, catalepsy, meningitis, Alzheimer's, Parkinson, dementia, multiple sclerosis, high blood pressure, and many more disorders. Yoga and Bhagavad Gita postulations believe that thought process in the brain acts towards disease prevent and cell regenerate postulations only as a prime requisite for propagation of life.
यथा ते मोहकलीलं बुद्धिः व्यतितरिष्यति तदा घन्तासि निर्वेदं श्रोतव्यस्य श्रुतस्य च
by the drugs, surgery, equipment and hospitalization, but can easily be controlled by simple yoga, pranayama, meditation, postulations supported by good food and good social life practices. Thus, at Pachari Yoga International Trust, at PIDE, I advise YPMF's postulations for value-added longevity of peaceful and painless life without drugs, surgery, hospitalization as a prelude to brain-friendly 21st century yoga.